How did Carthage blow a 28-3 lead on Rome? To understand this collapse, you have to first understand the war. In 218 BC, Rome and Carthage are locked in a fight for survival. This isn't a disagreement. This is a war over who controls the Mediterranean world. Rome is a young, rising republic built on manpower, discipline, and endurance. Carthage, on the other hand, is a global power built on trade, wealth, and elite generals. Rome's strength was in its numbers. The strength of Carthage was in Hannibal Barca. Hannibal doesn't attack Rome directly. He does something unthinkable. He marches an army from Spain across the Alps into Italy with elephants in the winter. Entire Roman legions freeze. Villages panic. Rome's allies begin questioning what side of the war they should be on. This is psychological warfare before the fighting even begins. Hannibal blitzed and trampled over Roman armies. At Trebia, he lures Rome into bad terrain. At Lake Trasimene, he ambushes an entire force. And then comes Cannae. At Cannae, Hannibal showed his brilliance. He surrounds a whole Roman army nearly twice his size. Rome loses 50,000 to 70,000 soldiers in one day. This is not just an embarrassing defeat, this is one of the worst defeats in military history. The city considers surrender, Rome's allies lose faith. On paper, the war should be over. This is the equivalent of not a close game. This is 28-3. Now Hannibal didn't luck into this. He was a once-in-a-generation commander. He focused on tempo control, deception, and forcing mistakes. Hannibal wasn't reckless. He was precise, and he was operating at the absolute peak of his ability. Now shift forward to 2016. The Atlanta Falcons aren't underdogs. They are the most efficient offense in football. Matt Ryan wins NFL MVP. 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 9.3 yards per attempt. The Falcons averaged 33.8 points per game, one of the greatest offensive seasons ever recorded. In the playoffs, they absolutely dominate. They dropped 44 points on Green Bay in the NFC Championship game. They enter the Super Bowl confident, in rhythm, in control. This was all because of perfect preparation, perfect execution, and total command. But peak performance creates a dangerous illusion that the game will finish itself. And Rome didn't collapse, they changed schemes. Instead of chasing Hannibal, Rome adopts a new doctrine. No more decisive battles, no more emotional responses, wear them out. This becomes known as the Fabian strategy. Delay, contain, survive. And eventually, Rome elevates a new leader. Scipio Africanus commanded Spain at a young age. And as the new leader of Rome, he doesn't try to outfight Hannibal, he studies him. He studies his formations, his timing, his use of cavalry. This is film study. Scipio understood something critical. You don't beat brilliance by matching it, you beat it by forcing it to wait. And this exact strategy is how Tom Brady enters the equation. In the Super Bowl, Brady didn't chase highlights. He shrunk the game. Short throws, quick decisions, and ball control. There was no desperation, there was no forcing plays, just accumulation of good, smart decisions.
Hey! Let's go now! Let's go show some fight! Come on now, let's go! You gotta play harder! You gotta play tougher, harder, tougher, everything! Everything we got!
Brady and the Patriots understood something that Scipio and Rome did as well. If the game keeps going, the frontrunners will lose confidence, and structure eventually wins. At Zama, Scipio finally faced Hannibal, and for the first time, Hannibal was on the defensive. Scipio had neutralized the elephants, he had matched the cavalry, he forced Hannibal into unfamiliar decisions, which led to a massive victory for Rome. In the Super Bowl, the Patriots did the same thing. They neutralized Atlanta's offense, they dictated tempo, and they made Atlanta react. This is the real parallel. Hannibal and Matt Ryan didn't fail, they peaked, while Scipio and Tom Brady adapted and recovered. Hannibal wasn't beaten at his peak. His peak was made unsustainable. And Matt Ryan the same. He didn't lose because of his own failure. He lost because the game kept going. So did Carthage blow a 28-3 lead on Rome? Yes. Because history doesn't reward brilliance alone, it rewards the last man standing.